Hi, it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own personal struggles, having borderline personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and depression. I talk about narcissism and schizophrenia, and I wrote a book, Life with My Schizophrenic Father. I talk about all my unethical psychologists that exploited me, and a plethora of other mental health related topics. But I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I am not a licensed therapist. I do not hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot diagnose you or offer you a professional opinion. All I ask in turn of you is your kindness and respect in the comments. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. That way you'll be notified each and every time a video of mine comes out. Give it a thumbs up. Like it. Share my videos with your friends, your family, on your other social media platforms. The links to all of my books here that I've written I've written about 36 books. My personal memoirs about growing up and my unethical psychologists, my affairs with my psychologists, they're all available on Amazon, and the links are down below in the description. Today we're going to talk about how I changed my life using the law of attraction in 3 easy steps. What is the law of attraction? The law of attraction is you attract what you are. So if you send out positive vibes into the world, then positive vibes are going to come back to you. If you send out negative vibes into the world, then negative vibes are going to come back out to you. In other words, you are your thoughts. So if you think everything in your life is horrible and miserable, that's how you're going to act. You're going to act like you're miserable, horrible, and you're not going to attract many people like that. Who wants to be around someone who is miserable, who's a downer, who only has negative things to say, right? We want to be around people that uplift us, not put us down. So this is the law of attraction. If I want to attract positive vibes, then I got to give out positive vibes. And this is how I did it, and this is how you can do it too, in 3 easy steps. The first step is you are your thoughts. So whatever you have going on up here is going to pretty much take over. I hate to say this, but it has taken over my life, my thoughts. I focus on the negative all the time. What people say that are critical, insulting to me, on the bad things that happen to me. I have an invalid child. Other people have healthy children. They don't. All I do is focus on the negative, then of course, in that reflective mirror, I'm going to see only bad things instead of focusing on the positive things. Like, I have a very good husband who's loving and caring. I have another son who's going for his master's degree. He's going to become a doctor. He's working full time. I'm healthy. I get to do what I want with my life. I do my videos. I write my books. So I'm not stuck on a 9-to-5 job that I hate, like a lot of people are, because they can't make ends meet. So I just focus on all those positive vibes, and that will in turn make me feel good instead of focusing on all the negative things. Now, I know we can't always stop thinking about, if a thought's in our head, it's hard to get a thought out of our head. And I'm not telling you to do that, because if I sat here and I told you, don't think of a hot fudge sundae, I don't want you to think of a hot fudge sundae smothered in caramel and hot fudge sauce with whipped cream, marshmallow if you like that, nuts and cherry on top. If I tell you not to think about that, you're going to think about it even more, just for the fact that I'm bringing that up. You're focusing on not doing that. And the more you focus on not doing something, this always is with me. The more I tell myself, don't eat that, you don't need that, don't eat that pastry, I'm going to end up eating the pastry because I'm focusing on so much trying to avoid it that I just, So instead of doing the impossible, which is telling yourself not to think what's in your head, instead I want you to redirect yourself into doing something else. And this is what I do. When I wake up in the morning and I have very negative thoughts, which I do a lot, I focus on my videos for YouTube. I say, what am I going to talk about today? I have to pick a topic. I have to get dressed up and be presentable. I'm not going to come down here because I do my videos in my basement in my pajamas. I'm going to like style my hair, put a little makeup on, wash my face, get dressed. I'm not going to wear my pajamas and just come out of bed, with bed head and my face looking like crap. So I'm going to put my best face forward. I'm going to focus on what am I going to talk about today? What am I going to say to you? I think about that. I don't rehearse what I'm going to say, but I can't just sit here and not have any idea what I'm going to talk about. And then I do a lot of writing. I write poetry. You might love baking, so you might want to bake, or you go out for a walk in nature. It's all snowy and freezing cold out here in Boston, so going out for a walk in this weather with ice on the streets and sidewalks isn't a good idea. But I redirect myself by doing things that I love to do. What do you love to do? You have bad thoughts? Redirect yourself. Maybe it's watching a TV show, a comedy that makes you laugh. Maybe it's listening to music. Maybe it's exercising, Maybe it's doing some craft, like homemade craft, arts and crafts. I love arts and crafts. Maybe it's writing, journaling. Maybe it's, painting or drawing. It could be a number of things. But when you start having negative thoughts, you need to direct yourself and do something that you find enjoyable, and slowly the negative thoughts will be replaced by whatever you're doing. Try it. Say to yourself, what do I like to do? Right now, I have a negative thought. My boyfriend hasn't, I keep calling him. He's ignoring my phone calls. It's Christmas time. I'm really depressed. We haven't been getting along. So what can you do? Well, I like shopping. All right, get in the car or whatever and go shopping. Shop therapy. You ever hear of it? Go get yourself something just for yourself, Get yourself that bright holiday sweater that, people wear ugly Christmas sweaters. Get yourself a piece of jewelry, whatever. You can redirect, all right? So that's the first thing. Redirect those thoughts, those negative thoughts, okay? The second thing is be grateful for what you have. Unless you're, dying of cancer, or, you have a loved one dying of cancer, or some horrendous thing, your house burned down and you're homeless. I mean, I can't tell someone like that, be grateful, obviously. But if you and the people you love are relatively healthy, they're not dying, all right? And you have a roof over your head, all right? And you have food on your table, and you have running water, all right? Then you're more fortunate than most people are in this world who are homeless, who are not healthy, who don't have adequate food and water, shelter, So try to pick out something in your life. I'm not saying this applies to everyone, because I know there are some people that are might be fighting for their life now. I don't know your circumstances. I'm not trying to know your circumstances. I'm not telling everyone, oh, just be grateful like some sort of friggin' Pollyanna. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying if this applies to you, if you feel relatively healthy, and you have, like I said, shelter, food, and everything, just be grateful for those things. Being grateful does change your perspective in life. Instead of going around saying, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm not this, I don't have no money. Well, you must have some money, right? don't compare yourself to other people, because comparing yourself to other people is only going to make you very unhappy. Which leads me to the third one and final one in how I changed my life using the law of attraction. The third step is put the focus on yourself. What I mean by this is the only person you can change is you. You can't change other people. Don't even try to change other people, all right? Let go of trying to please other people. Let go of what other people do or say. I know myself. I've been deeply hurt by people. I've been hurt by people's comments. I've been even more hurt by people's actions. I did videos about a good friend from 13 years ghosting me. You know what? I can't change the fact that that woman wants nothing to do with me anymore, just like disappeared. I can't change that at all right? I have to move on from that. The only person I can change is myself. So for the new year, for 2025, I want you to put the focus on you. I want you to do things for you. Be selfish. Take care of yourself, okay? Go travel somewhere you always wanted to go. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Save up for something. You don't have to go first class or something like that. Take that class. You want to take a watercolors class? Take a watercolors. You want to do yoga? You want to do pottery? You want to join a poetry group? Do something for you. Join a fitness center. Go out and meetups. There's lots of meetups. I've been to meetups. But just put the focus on you where it belongs. Not on other people. Not on external things. Because guess what? You can never change external things, okay? You can't change them. The only thing that you can change is yourself. So, for 2025, I want you to put the focus back where it belongs, on you. So don't concentrate on people who aren't kind, who ignore you, who don't want your company, who are critical of you. Don't try to change anyone. Just say, what do I want out of life? What do I really want to do? What would be fun? Think about it. You got to have fun. Life is too short. It isn't all about work. What do I want to do that's fun? What can I do for me that will be enjoyable, that will be fun for myself? And then do that. Do what is enjoyable and fun for you. And I hope that 2025 is great for you. And I hope that these tips have helped. And let me know what you think in the comments, please. I'd love to hear back from you. All right, till next time, you take care. Bye-bye.